Bonus. Your turn. 5 games. Hitting. Unmuted. Bonus. Dice World. Farkle bonus with Mary. 4,350 to 3,200. Roll. Roll. Button. Roll. Select all. Select 6. Roll 3. Select all. Select. Bank score. Select all. Bank score. Select all. Bank. Roll. Use bonus roll. Roll. Select all. 3. 5. Roll again. Roll. Select all. 2. 3. Select all. Bank score is 2. Bank. Bonus rolls awarded. You just won. Farkle bonus with Lunasmum to play. Button. Great. Let's home. Farkle 0 to 1007. Roll. Select all. Select all. Roll 3. Select all. Select use bonus roll. Select all. Select all. Bank 1000. Bank 1. Bank 1450 to 1700. Dice World. Notification. More. Dismiss. Home. 3500 to Farkle bonus with Mary. 3500 to 1700. Roll. Select. Select. Roll 5. Select. Select. 6. Select. 3. Roll. Select all. Roll. Fark. Use bonus. Select. Select all. Bank 5. Bank. 4,050. Possible moves are Dice World. Farkle bonus with secret 8. 4,200. Roll. Select all. Select. Roll 5 dice. Select all. Select all. Roll 3. Possible. Select. Roll 2. Roll. Select all. Use bonus roll. Roll. Select all. 1. Bank. Bank 300. Bank. 4,550. Possible. Farkle bonus with country. 2,000 to 4,900. Roll. Select all. Select all. Roll 3 dice. Select all. Roll. Bank. Possible. Fark. Use bonus. Use. Roll. Select all. 6. Bank. Bank 900. Bank. Dimmed. 2,900. Possible. No. Button. Updating. Their turn. 10 games.
Okay. Screen
Cap
record.
J. Cap I. Cap O. Cap O. P. P. E. E. N. N. Space. Open. Night. Predict. Manager. And. Send. Send. Messenger. More. Welcome back to the night training area, Manager. It's always a pleasure to see managers again. Right now, there are 241 other knight managers training their warriors in the skills of battle. While you were gone, your knight has been attacked only once by Sergeant Zeus. He was competent enough to beat the challenger easily. Maxwell has advanced up the knight ranking list by 170 ranks and is now in position 576 in that list. The Royal Hunting Company reports a huge increase of orc hellhounds in the Dark Forest. If we don't decimate the orcs, we will soon be helpless to stop this plague. What do you want to do? Head into the Dark Forest to hunt orcs or defeat the Dark Tower? Yes, prediction. Cap F. Open fight. Prediction. 4. Send. Send. First Sergeant Maxwell. The Protector. Rank. D. 575. 3 right parentheses. Battles against Bloodguard Cunibert. The Creep. From Germany. Rank. D. 570. 3 right parentheses. The knights start to move, circling each other. Then they strike. May the best man win. Maxwell attacking first. Lunges fiercely at the opposing enemy knight. The attack is a critical blow, inflicting 206 damage. Cunibert slashes with his weapon toward the chest of the opposing warrior. Maxwell reacts faster, going down to one knee, glaring at his opponent. Cunibert binds a cut that's bleeding with a magic, level 1, gauze bandage, and then gets ready for the attack. Your warrior is stronger and promptly recoups 72 health. Maxwell slips under his opponent's guard and smashes at his foe with devastating force. Wow! That hit inflicted 103 damage. Cunibert slashes back at his opponent. He caused 195 damage points with that brutal strike. The remaining health points of Maxwell are only 45. Maxwell is mostly beaten. He makes one more final stab at his enemy. That beautifully thrown blow caused 103 damage points. Cunibert only has 20 health points left before he is vanquished. Cunibert raises a fist toward Maxwell and whispers a strange phrase. Va-va-voom. A large, level 1, ball of fire leaps out of his hand, discharging its fire. Maxwell gets impacted in the hip by a smoking hot sphere. The flames caused 429 damage and burn out right away. Maxwell was severely beaten in this fight. Maxwell moved down 150 positions on the knight ranking list, dropping to position 725 in the League of Knights, D. Your warrior receives 118 points of experience despite the fact he brutally lost. Do you want to fight against a different foe? Yes, prediction. Cap. Send. Send. The deadly knights walk into the arena. First Sergeant Maxwell. The Protector. Rank. D. 723. 3 right parentheses. Against. First Sergeant Derhik Sankenig. From Germany. Rank. D. 723. 3 right parentheses. They draw their weapons and glare at each other, and suddenly begin fighting. Derhik Sankenig whips up his sword and swings first at his enemy. Maxwell reacts faster, ducking under the blow. He exploits his enemy's miss, swinging back with massive power. That blow delivered 34 damage points. Derhixenkenig retaliates with a brutal swing. The hit produces 159 damage points. Striking at his opponent, Maxwell watches him stagger away. This assault has caused 34 damage. Derhixenkenig glares at his adversary. Moving like lightning, he thrusts his blade at the stomach of his enemy. This severe hit causes 159 damage points. Maxwell was thrashed in that battle. Maxwell has been reduced to 143 spots on the Knight ranking list, descending to rank 966 on the leaderboard of Knights D. Your warrior still reaps 108 experience points in spite of getting seriously beat up. Would you like me to see who you can fight next? Messenger. Yes. Prediction. Kappa. Send. Send. The Deadly Knights walk into the arena. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 964, 3 right parentheses, will fight. First Sergeant Klappe Pirl, the Protector, from Germany, rank D. 956, 3 right parentheses. They draw their weapons and wave to the spectators, then turning back, they brutally clash. Maxwell starts the brawl, throwing the first quick swing. This surprise attack causes 143 damage. Klappe Pirl batters back at his rival, throwing a hard punch. Maxwell shifts out of range just in time to avoid the attack. Blocking away the attack, he swings with a brutal slash. That strike was a critical hit, causing 286 damage points. Klappe Pirl only has 31 health points left before he is defeated. At the end of his power, Klappe Pirl struggles to achieve one more strike to hurt his enemy. Maxwell averts his enemy's blow with his gauntlet. He parries the blow and swiftly attacks back. He caused 143 damage points with that brutal strike. The clash is over. Klappe Pirl has been beaten. Standing by his beaten rival, your knight raises his battle-scarred arms and loudly says, "I have shown how I fight for our king." He then swivels and canters off. Maxwell is the hero of this hard fight and earns 52 honor points, 104 experience, and he kidnapped 13 servants from Klappe Pirl. Maxwell has advanced up by 231 places, and is now at position 733 on the Knight ranking list, D. Game tip. Say, the best players, if you want to know who's currently at the top of the Knights ranking. Do you want to fight against a different foe? Yes. Prediction. Kappa. Send. Send. The Knight First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 733, 3 right parentheses, is set to brawl. Senior Sergeant Osman, from Germany, rank D. 730, 3 right parentheses. The Knights decide they are ready to brawl and quickly go into motion. Maxwell begins the battle with the first sword strike at his opponent. That was a ghastly critical blow. It caused 69 damage. Osman counter swings at his foe with a crushing blow. That beautifully thrown hit caused 30 damage points. Maxwell scrambles at his adversary. He briskly raises his shining sword, striking with solid force. He caused 34 damage points with that harsh hit. Osman feigns a punch but throws a devastating kick. Maxwell reacts faster, sliding back away. He uses the miss by his opponent and swiftly strikes back. That blow delivered 34 damage points. Osman glares at his foe. Moving like lightning, he stabs a weapon at the right shoulder of his enemy. Maxwell dodges the close blow. Slipping away, he attacks back with a slice from his sword. That strike was close, but it missed. The mark? Osman just managed to dodge the hard charging attack. He parries the blow and swiftly attacks back. Nonetheless, that was a close call. Maxwell also avoids that stroke. The fight is now over, and the two knights are still doing okay considering. Osman was beaten. He inclines his head to the winner and he makes his way off the field. Looking at the spectators, your knight yells to the crowd, "I continue to be the top knight to beat in the arena." He then turns and strides to the arena exit. The champion is Maxwell and he will get 52 honor points, 104 experience, and he was able to procure 30 servants from Osman. Maxwell just moved 141 positions higher. He is now on 592 in the Knight ranking list, D. The king is highly impressed by your skills. He grants you 6 diamonds. Do you want to fight against a different foe? Yes. Prediction. Kappa. Send. Send. The Deadly Knights walk into the arena. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 592, 3 right parentheses, against Bloodguard Ein Remain, the Protector, from Germany, rank D. 592, 3 right parentheses. They draw their weapons and face one another. Then they advance. Ein Remain hefts his solid blade, swinging first. This surprise attack causes 228 damage. Maxwell's health points drop to 12. You have to fight as best you can to survive. Maxwell knows he is beaten, so he bashes with as much force as he might summon, trying to cause his opponent extra grief before the end. This stunning swing was a critical stroke. 312 damage points were inflicted. Ein Remain lifts his hand, pointing it at Maxwell. He says a strange word, Cowabunga. A large, level 1, ball of fire lances out of his hand, discharging its fire. But Maxwell is super fast. He evades the attack with a small shift backwards. Ein Remain mutters something, abracadabra. He starts glowing a green and purple. Magic shield, level 1 generates around him. Maxwell, replies with a powerful thrust at the other warrior. This strike is a critical hit, causing 156 damage. Less damage was inflicted on Einramain due to his foresight in employing his magic shield right away. Einramain jumps at his adversary. He rapidly raises his deadly weapon, striking with solid force. Maxwell shifts out of range just in time to avoid the attack. Glaring at his opponent, Einramain binds a cut that's bleeding with a magic, level 1, gauze bandage, and then is back in fighting stance. He gets back 278 health almost immediately, making him feel better. Maxwell punches, trying to put the other warrior down. The attack is a critical blow, inflicting 312 damage. Einramain slashes with his blade toward the right arm of the opposing warrior. He dealt out 228 damage points with its severe strike. Maxwell was brutally crushed this time. Maxwell has been reduced 168 spots on the Knight ranking list, descending to rank 760 on the leaderboard of Knights D. 118 experience points were received even with his punishing loss. Shall I set up another battle for you? Hangouts. Now. Cap. Yes. Prediction. Cap. Send. Send. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 758, 3 right parentheses. Will take on Bloodguard Heine, from Germany, rank D. 755, 3 right parentheses. The knights face each other and rapidly attack. Maxwell hefts his weapon and initiates the first attack. This brutal swing was a critical hit, inflicting 118 damage. Heine strikes with his trusty sword. Maxwell is lucky saving himself. With a hop to the side, he parries the blow and swiftly attacks back. This strike is a critical hit, causing 118 damage. Heine has 54 health points left before he is defeated. At the end of his stamina, Heine tries one last time for a good swing to hurt his enemy. This charge inflicts 56 damage. Maxwell wields his blade, slamming a blow at his enemy. This strike was a critical hit, causing 118 damage. Heine was brutally crushed this time. Your knight looks up at the spectators and shouts, "You're now gazing at the toughest brawler around." He turns and salutes the king, then strolls off the field. Maxwell has won this hard fight and gets 52 honor points, 104 experience, and he plundered 20 servants from Heine. Maxwell just now moved 159 spots higher. He is now on 599 in the Knight ranking list, D. You get to move up 1 level. You've battled your way to level 70. Maxwell, you have earned a skill point. Do you want to add that point to your strength? Cap H. Yes. W, E, E, Shift, A, L, L, T, T, H, H, send. Send. Messenger, Messenger. Now, Alyssa Root. To the Great Hall 18+. In most pictures I don't smile anyways. Health. Do you want to send Maxwell to the Dark Tower or should he travel to the Dark Forest? Cap F. Health. I, F, G, G, H, H, T, T, send. Send. The Knight First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 598, 3 right parentheses. Will duel against Legionnaire Aslan, the Infected, from Great Britain, rank D. 605, 3 right parentheses. The knights decide they are ready to brawl and quickly go into motion. Maxwell attacking first, lunges fiercely at the opposing enemy fighter. This blow was a critical hit, inflicting 70 damage. Aslan, raising a hand, points his fingers at Maxwell and shouts something. Bazinga. A large, level 1, ball of fire lances out of his hand, discharging its fire. But Maxwell is truly swift. He evades the attack with a small shift backwards. He swings back with force while his opponent is still shocked by his missed attack. That blow was a solid critical hit, causing 70 damage. Sweat and mud fly all over. Aslan slips under his opponent's guard and whacks his rival with brutal force. Maxwell reacts faster, moving aside. He exploits his enemy's miss, swinging back with massive power. This strike is a critical hit, causing 70 damage. The remaining health points of Aslan are only 90. At the end of his endurance, Aslan struggles to achieve one more strike to hurt his enemy. This excellently timed hit causes 128 damage points. Maxwell aims his lightning-fast blow at his opponent's side. He caused 35 damage points with its severe strike. Aslan's health points drop to 55. You can fight as best you can to survive. With wobbly legs, Aslan hefts his sword. He wants one final strike to try and rebound in this fight. He produced 128 damage points with its savage blow. The fight is now over, and the two knights look to be in decent condition. Maxwell was beaten. He inclines his head to the winner and he makes his way off the field. Maxwell lost 187 spots on the ranking list of knights. He's now ranked 785 on the knights list, D. 118 experience points were received even with his punishing loss. Want to battle another knight again right now? Messenger. Yes. Prediction. Kappa. Send. Send. The deadly knights walk into the arena. The deadly knights walk into the arena. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. The Deadly Knights walk into the arena. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 788, 3 right parentheses, now battles, Bloodguard Leon, the Mountain, from Germany, rank D. 782, 3 right parentheses. They draw their weapons and glare at each other, and suddenly begin fighting. Before the battle even really starts, Leon strikes out quickly and uses the ruthless attack, Pierce, on Maxwell. 260 damage was inflicted by this frightful assault. Leon's opponent is done for by that vicious hit. He was pierced in the neck and he is down. Maxwell was vanquished that time. Maxwell has been reduced 284 spots on the Knight ranking list, descending to rank 1072 on the leaderboard of Knights D. 118 experience points were received even with his punishing loss. Can I bring a new warrior into battle you? Messenger. Now. Nick Gomberg. To the Great Hall 18+. Yes. Prediction. Cap. Send. Send. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 1072, 3 right parentheses, brawls against Niter, the Lucky Man, from Germany, rank D. 1065, 3 right parentheses. The Knights start to move, circling each other. Then they attack. This could be the fight of the night. Maxwell striking first, swings his trusty blade. The attack is a critical blow, inflicting 70 damage. Swings his sword with a vicious attack. Maxwell managed to evade the attack. He smiles from his opponent's miss, sending back a fierce blow. This blow was a critical hit, inflicting 70 damage. Raises his sword and swings a mighty blow. This surprise attack causes 15 damage. Maxwell charges and swinging, making his foe back up. That was a critical blow and it causes 70 damage. Slips under his opponent's guard and swings a blow at his enemy with brutal force. The strike is right on target, causing 15 damage. Maxwell attacks with inhuman force. His foe winces back a step. This excellently timed strike causes 35 damage points. Strikes with his trusty sword. Maxwell jumps aside making his rival miss that time. The fight is done. The two knights are still standing. Was defeated and kneels down. Standing by his beaten rival, your knight raises his battle-scarred arms and loudly says, "No other challenger can vanquish me in a fair contest." He then swivels and canters off. The champion is Maxwell and he will get 52 honor points, 104 experience, and he was able to abduct 3 serfs from her. Maxwell has advanced up by 245 places, and is now at position 827 on the Knight ranking list, D. Want me to find you another knight to brawl against? Messenger. Now. Alyssa Root. First Sergeant Maxwell. Yes. Prediction. Cap I. Send. Send. First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 828, 3 right parentheses, brawls against Knight Nicholas, from Germany, rank D. 828, 3 right parentheses. The Knights start to move, circling each other. Then they rush. This could be the fight of the night. Maxwell rapidly attacks first. He strikes at his enemy immediately with his shining sword. That blow delivered 177 damage points. Nicholas only has 83 health points left before he is defeated. Nicholas makes his best attempt for a final blow at his adversary. This solid hit causes 14 damage points. Maxwell slams his foe in the head. His enemy staggers, almost dropping. This strike was a critical hit, causing 354 damage. Nicholas was severely beaten in this fight. Your winning knight strides over to the king's seating area. He drops to one knee. "I am a devoted knight, sire." Rising, he turns away with precise military movements and begins heading for the knight's stables. Your great warrior will collect 54 honor points, 108 experience, and he was able to procure 6 serfs from Nicholas. Maxwell has advanced. Yes. Prediction. First Sergeant Maxwell. Yes. Prediction. Cap. Send. Send. Excuse me, but Cap Z? Cap S. Yes. T. T. R. R. E. E. N. N. Strength. Prediction. Of. Send. Send. I'm sorry, would you restate that? First Sergeant Maxwell, the Protector, rank D. 828. Delete. Strength. Edit. Describe. Edit. Paste. Misspelled word. Character. Misspelled word. Nicholas. Character. Words. Nickel. Add up by 1. Play and is na opposite 6 on the night rank list. Let your tag team partner Dylan has just reached to the game and is there to help. Do you want to send Mac to the dark tower or should character misspelled word. Edit. Speak. Undo. Select all. Delete. First Sergeant Max. Cap F. Cap F. Fight. Prediction. 4. Send. Send. Alas, Maxwell is at the end of his power. He has no choice but to rest so he can continue dueling. If you wait for 1 full hour, he will have recovered enough energy so he can campaign on for kingdom and glory. Right now you have 143 diamonds. With 20, you could immediately recharge Maxwell's energy by 100 points. so you won't have to wait for an hour. Would you like to do that? Cap M. Fight. Y. Space J. K. N. I. Night. Prediction is send. Your warrior, Maxwell, level 70, has the following combat values. He has 260 health points, a strength of 203 and a defense of 155 points. His speed is 152, and his luck is 168 points. You belong to the combat class 5, First Sergeant. As First Sergeant, you have the following advantages. For Combat Division, 1, Scout. Your knight gains more experience points during the daily adventures. For Combat Division, 2, Corporal. Adventures require less energy. For Combat Division, 3, Sergeant. Your speed increases by 5%. For Combat Division, 4, Senior Sergeant. The fortunes are in your favor. Luck increases by 5%. And for the Combat Division, 5, First Sergeant. The blacksmith will give you a 10% discount. By the way, if you want to know more about a certain attribute of your knight, say for example my luck, or even, my skills, should Maxwell to go the Dark Forest or go to the Dark Cap Z? Cap S. My knight T, stop, prediction, it, send, stop. No problem. By the way, tomorrow, on Friday, the registration for the Knights Games opens. Get registered with one of the guilds, and then battle to help your guild win diamonds. Oh, no problem. By the way, tomorrow, on Friday, the registration for the Knights Games opens. Get registered with one of the guilds, and then battle to help your guild win diamonds. Au revoir, Sir Manager. Your knight. Screen recording in progress.